I have so much to do this week. Fun things, of course, but yeah, I have a lot to do. Hi, my name is Scarlett. I run a small business called AFRAYED Upcycling. I take secondhand things and make cool, unique, size-inclusive, snazzy items of clothing and accessories. And this week I am super busy and I thought, let's do a small upcycling business week in the life of. So here's just a few things that I need to do this week. Are you ready? So I need to finish off clownish orders and I also need to do clownish blouse orders. I have a course that I need to continue doing every day. I have the patron newsletter to do. I need to experiment with the new summer tea towel styles. I need to go to a local charity shop to discuss workshop ideas, more order making and packing. Ugh, a lot. And last week we had one of the hottest days, I think, of the year. It was 26 degrees in the UK and it made me super excited to get on to making some new styles with the tea towel dresses, especially the midi style dress. And then with the mini I want to do some different sleeve options because it looks like this, so it just has a box sleeve. I want to try different sleeves and all that, but what's the point when the weather is looking like this? But we're going to do it anyway, and yeah, so there is a lot to do and I need to start planning for today, so let's do that. It's currently 17 minutes past 8 in the morning. I've done a quick little spruce of the studio because it was stressing me out that it was so messy. So the first thing I need to do is emails and DMs and comments on my other YouTube video. And hopefully that will give us a good plan of what to do today. This gives me so much motivation. I don't even know why, I just love it. It was sort of inception because I'm replying to YouTube comments on my latest video. So yeah, so you might even see your name here. Also, how cool that I kind of restarted my YouTube in March this year and already there's like 8,836 of you at this point. And yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, so thank you so much. Also, I'm slightly concerned that I've opened all the doors to let my kitten run freely. And usually she bothers me outside of my studio and I haven't heard anything, so we're going to go try and find her and give her some love. Right, so I found this one. Where's the kitten? Sorry, the place is a mess because we had people round yesterday, so I need to organise the house a bit more. Oh, but my little babies are here. This is Fosif. I'm not too sure if I've introduced him before, but she loves playing with him and they've just started getting on with each other, which I'm really happy about. Just 2 kittens. So, you know the last studio vlog I did, I said about the cotton tape on the sleeve being too scratchy, and so many of you reached out, giving me some like helpful tips and things like that, and I ended up soaking the sleeves and you were right, it is so much softer, it doesn't hurt. And I did try to soak like a little bit of the cotton bias binding reel and the folds had like gone and it like stretched, so I don't know if it's just something that I did wrong. Someone also suggested spraying like vinegar and white vinegar and water, which I haven't tried because I'd already placed the order for the satin. So here is the satin. I've got black and I've got white, and I think once I run out of this I will just make the bias binding out of my own fabrics. I only did it because I have so many reels of cotton bias binding, so I just wanted to use it, but we're going to use this for now. And what we're going to do is we are going to finish these gorgeous orders and I'll show you what they look like. So I've just got back from lunch and it is just gone past 1:30 and I did manage to finish all the blouses. So got this one. This one's my favourite. And then we got this one, which you've seen before. And then this very summery one here. Now the next thing I need to do is add their custom labels and then we can start to pack these and then move on to the next order maybe if I've got time. I don't know, so let's make some labels. Right, so all the blouses now have their custom labels in. So all I need to do now is to do a quality check, steam them, because look, there's bits of threads everywhere. So make them look presentable, get some content with them, and then we can start packing them all. Parcels have been packed, but I'm going to do all the admin like shipping labels and things like that tomorrow morning. That way I can post them tomorrow morning as well. It is about 3:15 and what else is on my list to do today? Okay, so I think what we're going to do is I need to post a reel, the one that I was working on just a minute ago. And then we are going to make a start on some more clownish blouses because I kind of want to try and get them all done this week. So let's do that. Let's make a start on another clownish blouse using this little square tea towel, and then it's kind of very autumnal colours, so browns and oranges. But I'm definitely going to need some scraps, so let's go get some. This is my medium dark colour scrap box, and already I can see what kind of colours I want to add. I think these browns, these kinds of greens with golden is going to look really nice. Some more browns. Oh, that'll be a nice little bit there. So it's nearly 4:30 and I think I'm gonna park it there for now. Tomorrow is going to be a really fun day. We'll finish this blouse. We will be going out to do the patron newsletter, which is something that I do every month. I do like a behind the scenes exclusive newsletter for my patrons. And then we are going to experiment with summer styles. Yeah, really excited. So now I'm just going to go grab a cup of tea. I'll need to go to Pets at Home to go get some cat food for my children. And yeah, so that is Monday, done and dusted. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I need to add all of the packaging tape to these parcels, and then I'm going to do some admin, get all the labels sorted, go through emails, and then we are going to head to the post office to drop these off. I was planning to go to a little cafe to do my patron newsletter, but I'm thinking I'll just do that at home with a homemade hot chocolate. And because I'm going out on Thursday this week, so we'll do a little hot chocolate stop there instead. And then today is going to be all about experimentation. I really want to experiment with different sleeves for the mini Joy tea towel dress and hopefully work on a new midi style dress. So I'll be showing you how I create designs and things like that. I can't remember if I showed you this last time, but I've upgraded my packaging area. So I bought this, which feeds the labels through my machine and it stays there permanently. And it's all connected to my laptop through a plug socket, which is down there. So look how neat this is. I have like evolved. I'm so happy. Right, so I've just posted all of the parcels. I've made myself a hot chocolate, and now we're going to spend a couple of hours just doing the patron newsletter, and then we can start experimenting. For the patron newsletter this month, we're going to add in a discount for the patchwork collars, and we're also going to announce some little secret things that are happening this month. So yeah, it should be a good newsletter. There's lots of updates going in it this time round, so I'm going to spend some time doing that. Just posted the patron newsletter and it is now 5 past 11. I've made myself a cup of tea and now we can start experimenting. Also, how typical is it that I'm working on summer, bright, airy styles, and then I'm literally in my joggers. I don't know if you can see. I'm in my joggers and my chunky fleece because it is freezing today. And it's like the first week of July. We're in summer. Why am I wearing a fleece? Put on my mini Joy tea towel dress. And what I'm trying to do is have different sleeves. And looking at my dolly dress, which is this one, and this Joy one, there isn't much difference. So I'm intrigued to know if I literally just use the dolly top and side patterns and then with the sleeve that I already have, will that work? Because this is what a dolly dress with ruffle sleeves looks like. So I'm thinking if I just literally use this with the sleeve, it should work, shouldn't it? Okay, I've just had an idea. So I think with the mini dress, I can offer 3 sleeve types. So we'll do the box sleeve, the ruffle sleeve, and for the clownish blouses, I did like an elastic sleeve, which kind of sat almost at the elbow, and it has a strip of elastic with the little ruffle there. And I think that would be really good for summer. And I'm also going to add, I've got my trousers on so you can't see anything, but I think I'm going to also have the option of adding a little ruffle along the entire hem of this dress as well to make it extra special. So first thing I need to do is to make up a couple of tea towel dresses with the sleeve. So let's do that. Okay, so I think I can get away with using the dolly dress pattern pieces for the top part of this dress. I've gone for this tea towel, and I think because we're using the dolly dress, I should be able to use the pattern pieces for the sleeves, which would be fantastic because that means I don't really need to do much pattern making because it all fits together already, I think. I do need to make a facing, so like a lining part for this piece and the back piece. So we're going to do that and hopefully quickly whip this up within the next hour and a half, but let's do it. Okay, so I've been trying to get this dress done before lunchtime, but I haven't yet. It's now nearly 2:15 and I probably need about half an hour to finish this dress, and then we can start working on the midi dress. The sun has come out, which instantly makes me happy. So I feel like I'm now making these dresses for a purpose. Are you ready? Okay, yes, this worked and I am so pleased. If I was picking this dress 100%, I would definitely go for a ruffle sleeve. I'm even tempted to change my own butterfly dress to have a little frilly sleeve. I won't do that now, but definitely for a future project, I want to add a frilly sleeve because it looks so cute. It's now nearly 20 to 3. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the weekend to maybe try out the other sleeve options and also a ruffle option at the bottom of this. But right now I really want to try out a midi dress pattern. So let's do that. The thing is, with the midi dress that I did last year, which looked a little like this with the knot sleeves, the fit of it has always bugged me because there's no real shaping, so it would just like gape at the front or back for different people. It always bugged me, so I don't know what else to do. I feel like I'm gonna try the high neckline but have it sleeveless maybe, or just a little off the sleeve. But I really thought it'd be cool to have these big bows stitched on top, and that could be an add-on feature, or don't know whether I could actually try and make it as part of the design. I'm not too sure yet, but yes, I'm going to do some sketching and go from there. This is the design from the butterfly upcycle dress thing that I did. So I kind of want to do something very similar. So say that's the body. Again, apologies for my drawing. So I thought the tea towel could go up here. So maybe we have like a curved neckline here. And then the tea towel goes here. Then create like a little cap sleeve thing in the bodice. And then just above the, yeah, maybe just above, just below the bust, like this design here. But then have the like side skirts kind of go out. Maybe would it look weird with like a random panel here? I don't know yet. So here are the designs that I've come up with. I'm actually leaning towards these now. So it still has the high neck, has the tea towel here or here, and then ruffle galore. I think this one is actually really nice with like a little cap sleeve. And we could even maybe add like a little ruffle at a later point. Okay, I'll do a poll, but I think I'm going to try and work on the pattern for this now, as I've got like half an hour. So let's do that. Okay, I need to leave in 25 minutes. So I am going to draw these up a little nicer, or I might just use these, I'm not too sure yet. And even though they're on my stories, I'm going to do a quick post about them and add that little voting tool thing in Instagram, so I can get a clear idea of what people are looking for. And then at the weekend, I'm going to try and make one of these. Yes. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of Tuesday. I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do, but that's fine. We still have the rest of the week. Tomorrow I am planning to do the pattern instructions for the bloomer tie trousers, so that should be quite fun. But anyway, I am going to go to the cinema tonight, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, so bring on tomorrow. Bye! Happy Wednesday. It's quite early in the morning because I've woken up early. I need to do a lot of things today and the weather is a bit of a mix, so I'm hoping if I'm going to do the pattern instructions for the bloomer tie trousers, then I'm hoping I don't need to get the big lights out because it really like hurts my eyes. So we need to do that today. We need to actually need to piece the pattern together today. That's something I need to do. I'll show you what I did last night. So just before I went to the cinema, I got really excited and started making the pattern for version number 1. So I did a poll on my stories and people prefer this one. So I have been trying to make a pattern for this, and I really liked the button thing on the shirt where it's got this like little overlap, but annoyingly this side is wrong and it's too short, so I need to fix that. But this is how it's looking so far. I quite liked the top stitching here with the little pleats, so I actually did that for the front of this, and I obviously am nowhere near finishing, but it's a good start. But unfortunately I will not be able to finish this or do any more with this week, so I'm going to be itching to do it, but not until the weekend now. But also last night I got one of the final drafts for the bloomer tie pattern, and we're going to make a pair today and take pictures for the instructions. Cut all my pattern pieces, and before I go ahead and start making the instructions, I'm going to grab myself a cup of tea with some honey because my throat is not good today. Before the light or sun, the tiny bit of sun that the UK has been blessed with today, goes away, let's crack on with making the instructions for these trousers. So we need to change this mat because this manky green one is all cut up and it's awful. So we're going to switch it for the purple and then start to take pictures. I'm so annoyed at myself because the weather is pretty cloudy and grey, and I thought I could just take pictures and edit it after. But there is, I don't know if you can see, but there is a feature on here. Let's see if I can, there you go, a feature here where you can add exposure, and already it's made all of my photos look so much better. But I could have done this whilst taking pictures. So yeah, a little learning curve. I didn't know that, but I will know for next time. Right, it is 1 minute to 1. And I am so happy because like I'm on schedule for once. And these have finally been finished. There is the snazzy little tie. Ooh. Yeah, so now I can go grab some lunch, go play with the cats, make sure they're okay, feed the cats, all that jazz. And then when I get back, we are going to put these on and get some final photos, which will be the front of the pattern. Yes. I am back from lunch and we are just going to prepare this space here for the bloomer tie trousers and making it photo ready, I guess. So we're going to tidy this up and I need to pick an outfit to go with these. Ta-da. I wish I filmed what happened just then, because I went downstairs to go get changed, as I said on the camera before, and then I've got my older cat crying at the cat flap because he wants to go out but he can't go out because he's got a vet appointment in 2 hours time. And then I opened the door to my kitten and she darts out without properly cleaning herself in the litter, so she's like flung poo like on the floor and then she stepped in it. So I'm downstairs in the in the bathroom trying to clean her paws because she's got poo on them, and then she's like not scratched me purposely, but her claws are like coming off me because I'm like doing this with her paws. Oh, and breathe. I think this is a really cute outfit. So I've got my purple lilac-y shoes on, obviously the red bloomer trousers, and then this cute little sheer top. And I think that works for an outfit. So let's get photos and then we can start to finally do some admin and add it to the instructions. So let's go. Okay, so I've done all of the filming for the pattern thing. It's now 2:45. I need to take my cat to the vet's at 4. So I'm just going to quickly tidy up the space so it's back to what it was. And then I am going to go and do some admin, which includes hopefully uploading all the pictures for what I've done today. I need to answer some emails, and ideally I would like to post a reel on my Instagram, but that seems like a lot to do in about an hour's time. So first things first, let's tidy the space. Yay, back to where it was. Let's do admin. This is honestly the most well-deserving cup of tea ever. I feel like I've been super busy today, really productive. I mean, I kind of wanted to get like at least half of the instructions like written out, but that's fine. We'll pull a late one probably tomorrow evening, which is all good. So I've tidied all the space, I've sorted out my cats, and now I'm just gonna do some admin and probably make a reel for Instagram, but we'll see. Right, it is 3:50 and I will be logging off and finishing for the day in 10 minutes. So I feel like today went quite well. I did feel like I was babysitting my cats more so than doing business stuff, but one of those days, I guess. Good morning, happy Thursday. And after a very busy, hectic day yesterday, hopefully it's going to be a little more calmer today. We have a lot planned today. So firstly, I will be heading to a charity shop in about 15 minutes. So we can discuss maybe hosting a workshop there and all that cool jazz. And I also want to go out and just chill out and have a hot chocolate. Whether I do some admin work or not, I don't care. I just need to sit down with a nice hot chocolate. I wanted to try on this outfit. I don't know if you can see. And I'm really leaning into my kind of childhood, I guess. So this is Hungry Caterpillar, which was a children's book that we all used to read as a kid. And then the trousers that I made yesterday. Oh, you can't see the... I don't know if I'm going to wear it out today because it is proper windy and it could rain, but we are gonna dress up a little. This would even go really well with the trousers as well. This is what I've decided to wear out. So these are me-made trousers. This is my Postman Pat vest. Then the top that I was going to wear yesterday but didn't. And then yellow bag and yellow trainers. Let's go.
Did I tell you?
So I've just got back and I'm feeling a little sick from that huge hot chocolate, but I'm glad that I went. It was a really good meeting. We just discussed some workshop ideas. I'm thinking, whilst I was having the hot chocolate, I was thinking about doing maybe like a second-hand collage fabric thing, so people could either buy something from the shop to upcycle or bring in their own clothing. And then maybe I'll teach some like hand sewing scrap busting techniques. I'm not too sure yet. I need to think about it more and then I will send an email. It's about 11:15. And what else do we have on the list? Oh yeah, so it's going to be a lot of admin today. So I need to do my pattern instructions and I need to select pattern testers. So that is a bit of a priority. So let's do that. For the pattern, I need to go through all of the photos that I took yesterday and edit them, make sure that the cropping is right, and then I airdrop them all to my laptop. And then I can then add them to this pattern, as you can see here, and then write all the steps for it. And hopefully this isn't a very difficult pattern and there isn't too many steps. So it should be okay. Okay, so I've spent pretty much most of the day doing the pattern instructions and getting it all sorted. It is now getting on for 20 to 5 and I still need to pick out pattern testers and get it all sent off and make sure that I've not got any spelling mistakes and all that stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I might have to pick pattern testers tomorrow instead. Try and get this done before the end of the day. And I still need to go and vote, so a lot to do. I'll give you a little snippet though. So this is kind of how it's looking. I try to follow the same template as my other patterns, so it's not too hard and I quite enjoy making these, so it's not too hard to put it all together basically. And yeah, so these are all the photos from yesterday and seeing them with their descriptions and step-by-steps is just very cool. And then I think I've chosen this picture as the final. There's so many that I could choose from, but I think that one is the winner. For tomorrow I did have on my to-do list to just finish some blouse orders and pack them, but I haven't had a chance to do any of the other blouse orders, so I think we're gonna finish this with the pattern testers hopefully tonight, and then tomorrow I will maybe make some blouse orders, but if not, I would like to carry on with experimenting. So tomorrow's a bit of an open day and we'll see what the day brings basically. So yeah, that is it for me today. If I make any more progress then I will let you guys know tomorrow. Yeah, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, happy Friday. It is currently 8:30, but I've been up since 5:30 just because the election results for the UK came in sort of last night and this morning, and I think even now we're coming down to the last few votes, so all exciting stuff. Last night I managed to finalise the pattern instructions and I managed to pick out the testers and email them. So we are currently just waiting for the confirmations of their sizes and things like that, and then we can send out the pattern and get them tested. Now for today I had a few things I needed to do, admin being a big one. I've kind of slacked on admin this whole week because it's just been so hectic. And then I thought I was going to do some orders, but I think I'm actually going to do some orders tomorrow or this weekend at some point and actually do some experimentation or continue experimentation. I would love to try and get this done today, and I think I might try the puff sleeve on the mini dress as well today. So a lot to do, but first let's do admin. So I was going to just use the dolly dress pattern, but it would create just this one ruffle, and I think I want to do a double ruffle like this. So we're going to split this pattern piece in half, and then we need to double the length of the bottom piece, which will make it extra ruffly. Yes. Okay, so I have made a second mistake. Usually with the Joy and dolly dress pattern, this is the top of the dress, so this would usually connect here and then there would be a side bodice piece. But obviously I'm not having a side bodice piece because I'm having a top piece. So I need to extend this. But because I want it to be halfway, I'm basically going to have to recut these two pieces and the back piece. So it's just a bit of extra work. I've just quickly whipped this up, and this might look like it fits, but it's just bleh, it's just too tight. Like this is like doing that to me. I like I think I also want this a little bit longer, maybe just by like an inch. Yeah, but I love the back, and I love that I could probably switch this around, but this is very restrictive. Like the armholes are quite high, and yeah, yes, I need to rethink this part because it is strangling me. This is version number 2. I opened this up by a couple of inches, I think maybe just 1 inch. I extended the side a little bit. What else have I done? I've like, I don't know, like made it a lot more comfortable so it's not super restrictive, and also this isn't like right under my armpit as well. And it does fit a lot better. But I feel like I'm trying to convince myself that I like it, and it could be just because of the style or the shape, or I don't know. I feel like I just need to look at it in the mirror a bit more just to make sure that I'm happy with the fit. So I turned the dress around, and obviously this is too high, but I was kind of tucking it in like this. And now I'm thinking I might look at doing a deep v-neck or like a wrap top part of the dress. I don't know. It's Friday and it is now like 2 minutes to 3 and I'm just tired, so I think I might just sort of finish for the day and go have a cup of tea. I definitely will be doing some sewing this weekend, so I think, yeah, let's finish for today, have a little refresh, have a cup of tea, and hopefully tomorrow will be a bit more of a good working out day. Yes. Hello, happy Saturday. I woke up with a fresh mind and I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm just working on a new version of the mini dress. I say new, I basically am using the panels that I messed up from the midi dress, and I'm going to do the short clownish blouse sleeve. So hopefully that will work. And then for this dress that I was attempting yesterday, I tried it on this way and I tucked in the little flaps, and I really like the deep V-neck, so I'm hoping today I might be able to do another pattern for this. But yeah, I really like this, and this morning I felt motivated to do it. So yeah, I've just finished this mini Joy tea towel dress, yes, but with the clownish blouse sleeve, and I don't know if I love this one either, and I think it really could be just due to sizing here, or it could just be me. Or maybe this just isn't puffy enough, or maybe there's too much fabric here. There's just something that's not clicking in my brain, and maybe it's because I do prefer the little ruffle sleeve. And I did end up cutting into the sleeve a little bit more, into the shoulder I mean, so I'm not too sure what to do actually. I was going to leave it for today, as I said before, but I actually just thought whilst my partner's watching footy, I'll just have one more go at trying to make this midi style dress. And I haven't finished the hemming, but this V-neck and this height is perfect, and I'm going to add these little bow ties at the shoulders, and honestly I love it even more with the ties. I love this one, and I'm so glad I just carried on, and now I can just chill out a little bit. So this is definitely going to be the new midi style dress. I just need to grade it. I'm going to show people on my Instagram today how this has turned out, and if you follow me on Instagram you would have seen my stories and all the drama over the last few samples. But yes, I really like this one. I even lowered the pockets so they're now down here, which is a much better place for them. That is me done for the week. It is currently almost 10 to 6, so on a Saturday as well, which isn't great, but I'm really glad that I've got this sorted. I now don't need to stress about it too much, and I can just get the remaining orders for the blouses done next week. I hope you enjoyed this week in the life of. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe and all that jazz. Hopefully you got to see what it's like in my small upcycling business, and hopefully I will get a chance to do some more of these. So that's everything. I will see you next time. Bye.